this is Elaine with Elaine's Creations, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this fun fold card with the Beauty of the Earth suite featuring the Beauty of Friendship bundle. Here's the Beauty of Friendship bundle. It has these lovely trees that are two-step stamping with distinctive stamps to put on the bottom, and then this lovely tree to stamp with the leaves as well as sentiments, and then the dies cut out the tree leaves, and then there's also branches, and then this lovely set of leaves that I've used here on the card, and then this background to cut out for the leaves as well, and some birds and labels for the sentiments. So for this card, also in the suite, there is the Beauty of the Earth DSP, and it's got all kinds of lovely paper, bark, and watercolor, like a watercolored sky, and winter, fall. And then this lovely paper that I've used to cut out the leaves. And then this looks like watercolored grass or something. And then there's the bark embossing folder that has this really nice deep texture. So for this card, I have started off with a piece of 3x12 cardstock, and I have torn it in half. So I used the half for my sample card, and this is the other half here. And I've scored it at 3 7/8 and 8 1/8, so that I'm going to fit this on the full length width of my card, which is 4 1/4. And then when I fold it, it won't quite reach the 4 1/4, but I think it still works. It still looks good. So my card base is a regular 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2 and folded in half. And then I've used the Sky watercolored DSP, which measures 4 by 5 1/4. I think it's so pretty, and it just looks like a watercolored sky. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that down to the card base. The card base is Night of Navy. And that's just going to go centered. And then now I can adhere down this piece at the bottom. So you're just going to put adhesive right along the edges there and just adhere it right at the bottom and the sides. Try to get it right there. And then that'll open, and that'll be where we're going to adhere our trees. So when you open this, the trees will adhere here. And this tree, we're going to do the front and the back of the tree. And then when you open the card, we'll have the sentiment there as the surprise. And then for this tree, we will do the front and the back of the leaves, but just the front of the tree here. And so when you close it, it will hide the sentiment. And so, but it will still be a full card. So you can put a layer in here, and you can stamp or write a note inside. So for the tree, I have cut out from the dies the large background and the large tree. And then I have cut the leaves. And then I've done the tree, which will go in back, and the leaves, which will go in back. And then I've cut out the small tree and the small leaves, and then the small leaves to go in back. And then this is a label from the Tasteful Labels dies. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment in Night of Navy. And I like the sentiment. It says, "You truly inspire me." So I'll just stamp that right in the middle. And then I'm going to use my mat because I'm going to use some glue. So I just have to remove everything off of my mat. and I'm going to glue everything together. I think I did put this on dimensionals, so I will add some dimensionals to this piece right here, and then get that ready because I'm going to add that behind the tree. So that will be centered behind the tree. So that'll just go right in the center about there. And then we have the tree. So we're going to use liquid adhesive for the tree. You could, if you wanted to, it would use a lot, but you could use the self-adhesive backing. That would definitely be faster than using glue, but the glue doesn't take that long. You just go ahead and like paint it on and get it on all the tips so those stay down. Just kind of paint the tips. And this glue dries matte, not glossy, so you can't really see it when it dries. So that's why I like it. It's because I can be messy with it. So I'm just going to adhere this to the background here. And just kind of slide it on here to try to get it into position. Get sticky fingers. And then I'm just going to put that aside. I shouldn't have put glue on the bottom yet. I'm not quite ready for that. And then we'll put some glue on the leaves here. Just gonna go definitely around all the edges. Get some in the middle pieces. And we will adhere that down. It's kind of sticky. And then to do the other side, we will, I think there's still some glue on there, but maybe I'll add a little bit more. We will stick this down, hide our sentiment here. And then we will open this up. Whoop. It's a little bit floppy right now, but once we get the other side on, it will secure it better. So now we will add glue to this side right here. So it's a bit of gluing on this one. So now we can do the whole, add glue to the whole thing. So maybe next time I will do a self-adhesive sheet. They just make life easier and less messy. I just, you know, I have that hoarding issue that everybody has, you know, like with paper. I just have a hard time cutting it up and using it. A little bit penny wise, pound foolish. As far as my time goes, I guess. Okay, so now we're gonna line this up. It's not gonna line up perfectly because it's not the same on both sides. It's not symmetrical, but it'll line up pretty well. So that looks good. So now we'll do this. And I'm so messy, there's just glue everywhere. So there's just gonna be glue on all sides. We're just going to go around the edges again. And I see a couple of little pieces that I need to pop out. So I'm going to pop those out. And then go ahead and glue around the edges again. Okay. So here we go. And then we'll do the small trees. And those will be easier because they don't have all these open holes. Okay. So we'll place that here. And this is also not symmetrical, so it's not gonna line up. So it will look a little bit funny, but you won't notice it because you'll be too busy looking at the sentiment. All right, so last but not least, we don't need to use the glue anymore because we're just going to use adhesive. So we can put this aside. We're gonna do the small tree. So we can just put a little bit of adhesive on the leaves here and adhere that to the small tree, like so. And actually we do need the liquid glue just for the bottom here. And then we'll add that tree to this side over here. We'll just put it right there. And then we'll add the leaves to the other side. Like this. So I think that's a really fun card to do this kind of opening. And you could do different kinds of trees. You could do like a bunch of the small trees instead of the large trees. But I think that's a really fun card to make. And instead of using cardstock, you could tear the designer series paper. I think there's two of these papers that really look like grass, like this one or this one, I think would work. I went for the cardstock because it's thicker and because you're going to be opening this and because it's going to be standing alone. I wanted it to be sturdier, so I used the cardstock. So I'm offering a free card kit when you purchase the bundle, and I have this card in the kit, this Z-fold card in the kit where I colored the cardstock, and this card in the kit. There's 6 supplies for 6 cards. So when you order the bundle, use the June hostess code and then email me and let me know that you would like the Beauty of the Earth or Beauty of Friendship card kit, and I will send it right out to you. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out all my other videos on the Beauty of the Earth suite featuring the Beauty of Friendship bundle. I'll see you guys later. Bye.